The BMW X6 is one of the most controversial yet groundbreaking cars in modern automotive history. When it debuted in 2008, it created an entirely new category, the sports activity coupe. A vehicle that combined the size and presence of an SUV with the roofline and style of a coupe. At first, it shocked the industry, and many critics questioned its purpose. But over time, the X6 became a trendsetter, inspiring similar models from Mercedes, Audi, Porsche, and even Lamborghini. Today, we'll go through the complete story of the BMW X6 across all generations, facelifts, engines, suspensions, electronics, and finally, the legendary X6M. First generation, E71 2008-2014. BMW launched the first ever X6, codenamed E71, at the Detroit Auto Show in 2008. It was based on the X5 platform but designed to be something entirely different, sportier, less practical but more emotional. Design. The most distinctive feature was the coupe-like sloping roofline. The car looked aggressive, with wide wheel arches in a commanding stance. Chassis. Shared with the X5 but tuned for sportier driving. It introduced dynamic performance control, which actively distributed torque between the rear wheels for sharper cornering. Engines. Petrol, 35i with a 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-six, 50i with a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8. Diesel, 30D, 35D twin-turbo, and the mighty M50D later in the cycle, with a tri-turbo six-cylinder diesel producing 381 horsepower. Transmissions, 6-speed automatic at launch, later upgraded to 8-speed ZF. Electronics, advanced iDrive, adaptive suspension, head-up display, and optional night vision. Facelift 2012 redesigned headlights with LED accents, updated grille, improved iDrive, and the introduction of the X6 M50D, one of the most powerful diesels of its time. The E71 polarized opinions. Many thought it was unnecessary, but customers loved the bold design. It became especially popular in markets like Russia, China, and the US. Second generation, F16 2014-2019. In 2014, BMW introduced the second generation X6, internally known as F16. This model refined the formula, keeping the coupe-like design but adding more luxury and technology. Design. Sharper lines, slimmer headlights, larger kidney grills. The car appeared more premium and less controversial than the original. Interior. Shared much with the F15 X5 higher quality materials, improved ergonomics, larger screens. Engines. Petrol. xDrive 35i 3.06-cylinder turbo, xDrive 50i 4.4 twin-turbo V8 with 450 horsepower. Diesel. 30D, 40D, and M50D with up to 381 horsepower. Transmission, 8-speed automatic across the range. Suspension, adaptive suspension options, including rear air suspension for comfort or sport tuning. Electronics, iDrive with touch controller, surround view cameras, lane assist, head-up display. Special editions, X6 individual program offered bespoke paint and interior options. The F16 became a sales hit. By now, the X6 had proven itself as a trendsetter. Mercedes responded with the GLE Coupe in 2015, confirming that BMW had created a new class. Third generation, G06 2019 present. The third generation X6, codenamed G06, debuted in 2019. Built on the cloud platform, it combined lightweight materials, improved rigidity, and more electrification. Design. Larger, bolder, with enormous kidney grills that could be illuminated, a world-first option. The sloping roofline was even more coupe-like, while the rear design was influenced by modern BMW coupes. Interior. Shared with the G05 X5 luxurious materials, a 12.3-inch digital cockpit, and the latest iDrive system. Engines. Petrol. xDrive 40i 3.0 inline-six turbo, 340 horsepower, xDrive 50i 4.4 V8, 462 horsepower, later M50i 530 horsepower. Diesel, xDrive 30D, xDrive 40D with mild hybrid 48 volts technology, and the M50D quad turbo. Diesel with 400 horsepower. Hybrid, xDrive 45e plug-in hybrid with 394 horsepower. Transmission, 8-speed ZF automatic. Suspension, adaptive M suspension standard on sportier models. Optional 2-axle air suspension, active roll stabilization in rear-wheel steering. Electronics, iDrive 7 with gesture control, BMW Intelligent Personal Assistant, remote parking, semi-autonomous driving aids. Facelift 2023. Slimmer headlights, redesigned bumpers, illuminated grille standard. New interior with curved display and iDrive 8. Engines updated with mild hybrid tech. New xDrive 50e plug-in hybrid with nearly 500 horsepower and improved electric range. The G06 showed how far the X6 had come, from a niche experiment to a luxury powerhouse. BMW X6M, the performance icons. Now, let's dive into the most extreme versions, the X6M models. E71 X6M 2009-2014. The world's first high-performance coupe SUV, powered by a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 producing 555 horsepower. 0 to 100 km/h in 4.7 seconds. Stiffer suspension, larger brakes, aggressive body kit, quad exhausts. A radical statement that performance SUVs could be taken seriously. F86 X6M 2015-2019, based on the F16 platform. Same 4.4-liter V8, now with 575 horsepower. 8-speed automatic transmission, xDrive tune for performance. 0 to 100 km/h in 4.2 seconds. More refined than its predecessor, but still brutally fast. G06-based X6M and X6M competition 2020 present. The most powerful X6 models ever. 4.4-liter V8 S63 twin-turbo with 600 horsepower in the standard X6M and 625 horsepower in the competition. 0 to 100 km/h in just 3.8 seconds. Supercar performance in an SUV body. Adaptive M suspension, MX drive with rear bias, active differential. Distinctive M styling, sports seats, and exclusive colors. These X6M models redefined what was possible for SUVs, proving they could dominate both highways and racetracks. Interesting facts. The BMW X6 was the very first SUV coupe, a segment now copied by Mercedes GLE Coupe, Audi Q8, Porsche Cayenne Coupe, and even Lamborghini Urus. The illuminated kidney grille of the G06 X6 was one of BMW's most talked about design features. The X6 is especially popular in markets like the US, Russia, and China. Customers there value bold design and road presence. Despite its polarizing looks, the X6 has consistently sold well, proving that emotional design can drive success. In Europe, the X6 M50D became legendary for being one of the most powerful diesels in history, thanks to its quad-turbo setup. Conclusion: the BMW X6 started as a controversial experiment but quickly became a pioneer. From the E71 to the latest G06, it evolved into a symbol of style, power, and technology. It created a whole new SUV coupe category, inspired competitors worldwide, and in M form, proved that performance SUVs can rival sports cars. Love it or hate it, the X6 is a bold statement and a true icon of BMW innovation.